We are here as Nairobi teachers to bring our KUPPET strike issues and their consequences. And the person that is going to take us through is Banambora, our executive secretary. KUPPET power! The Nancy must know that teachers must be respected. Must be respected! Banambora. My name is Julius Nganga, Chairman KUPPET Nairobi.
Thank you.
KUPPET power! Members of the Fourth Estate, colleague teachers, ladies and gentlemen, we are at the TSC head office to bring to the door of the employer the issues that we have that propagated the strike and the consequences that they have on the teachers and the learners. Ladies and gentlemen, this strike is legal and protected, and we are against any arm twisting by the employer by going to court in order to demand that teachers must stop the strike before any talks begin. That is practicing bad labor laws. We want the negotiations to be in trust, good faith, and it must be within the confines of good labor practice. What brought us to the streets are as follows. Full implementation of 2021-2025 CBA. Ladies and gentlemen, this is something that had already been canvassed and signed and deposited in court. It didn't warrant us to come to the streets in order to start the strike. Notwithstanding, I must appreciate that there are claims that the government has already given 13.5 billion shillings towards the implementation of this pact. I wish to inform the entire nation that the consequences of a teacher earning low salary are low financial ability, burnout, poor relationship at work, inability to get loans to develop self, and increased discipline issues within workplace because the teacher is stressed and has poor mental health. And that does not just affect the teachers, it also affects the learners. When the teacher is stressed, the teacher cannot manage herself or himself financially. It impacts negatively on the learner, and the learners also lose in class. Ladies and gentlemen, the other item is promotion of 130,000 teachers. These are teachers who are already within the data bank of the Teacher Service Commission. They were invited for interview. They were interviewed, but they have not been given promotional or regret letters. We know that the Teacher Service Commission is waiting for money to promote them. But when there is no commitment that this shall be work, the teachers are suffering anxiety and cannot work well. A teacher who cannot be promoted, a teacher who has stayed for 10 years without promotion is an ineffective teacher, is a teacher who cannot deliver in class. And when a teacher cannot deliver in class, it also affects the learner in class. And this is why we are saying learners, parents, and the whole nation to come out and join teachers in the strike. The other issue that we had is the teacher's medical cover. And this is pure shakahola.
Scam.
KUPPET power. The teacher's medical cover is a scam.
Yes.
When teachers go to the hospitals, it takes 3 to 5 hours to approve a teacher's service. When teachers are recommended by doctors for admission, MAKL or Minet rejects admission of a teacher. Yes. Yet a doctor has recommended admission. When teachers are admitted, MAKL or Minet recommends even before the teacher improves enough that the teacher must go home. There are teachers who are suffering chronic diseases. These teachers do not get regular drugs. There are teachers who also have other diseases that require consistent monitoring. Whenever they go to a hospital and they go to the hospital in the next week or within the same week, they are told that they have to wait for another week for them to be treated. KUPPET power. This is pure bad practice. I want to remind the Teacher Service Commission that the Employment Act 2012, Section 34, mandates the Teacher Service Commission and any other employer in Kenya to provide quality medical cover to every employee. And therefore, whatever we are demanding is not out of blues, it is what is within the mandate of the Teacher Service Commission. KUPPET power. We have remittance of third-party deductions. The Commission has been deducting third-party deductions and not sending to agencies. NSSF, contributions to banks, loans, cooperatives, provident funds, KRA. And the Teacher Service Commission is mandated to do that. What we say is this: the money that has been deducted from teachers must be submitted to the third-party agents. Yes. It is the mandate and responsibility of the Teacher Service Commission. Commitment to the new CBA. The current CBA shall run up to 30th of June 2025. However, the Teacher Service Commission has not shown any commitment to sit with the National Executive Board in order to initiate the process of the new CBA. And that is a trick because they want to come at the last minute, rush the negotiations so that the teachers continue not getting promotions, so that the teachers will continue getting poor medical cover, so that the teachers will not get the required rewards, including basic increase in basic salary, house allowance, commuter allowance, and any other non-financial benefit that they need to get. We are saying that KUPPET National Executive Board is very much ready to start the negotiation. We are waiting for the Teacher Service Commission to take the key of their engine so that they can rev the engine and make everything to start to work. We have the issue of the 46,000 junior secondary school. This is the worst thing to ever happen in Kenya. That a teacher is employed like a sweeper in Kenya. A qualified teacher. A graduate. A learned teacher. A family person. A family person. Some of these JSS interns have stayed for up to 5 years, 7 years, 9 years without employment. And they have children. This is a person who cannot earn 17,000 shillings in Nairobi and live. No. This is inhuman. This is bad labor practice. This is a practice that we must condemn. We condemn it with all the strongest term possible. All our worst possible words that we can use, in as much as I've not mentioned them. Ladies and gentlemen, the impact of having JSS interns work for long under deplorable conditions are these. To the learner, the learners will have poor foundation of CBC. The learners will be a waste population in Kenya, and there are more than 2 million. The learners are learning nothing in those schools. Ladies and gentlemen, we have career progression programs, career progression guidelines. Yes. We have nothing to talk about career progression guidelines. We want this thing called career progression guidelines to be taken to Dandora dump site. Yes. Because the dump site is not yet full. Yes. Teachers don't want it. Yes. It is of no value to teachers. It is the cause of stagnation of teachers in Kenya. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, there are teachers who are administrators in acting capacities. Yes. We have teachers in C3 acting as HODs. They are deans of studies, and we want the Teacher Service Commission. We want the Teacher Service Commission to give them acting allowance. It is in order. It is within the confines of labor practice. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, we are asking the Teacher Service Commission to come to the table, to come to the conciliation table, so that they can talk with the National Executive Board to make this strike come to an end. Just a minute. Why is it that I'm saying this? In as much as they have already gone to court and secure orders, the government of Kenya and the laws of Kenya allow alternative dispute resolution mechanism. The Cabinet Secretary for Labor has already issued invitation to the Teacher Service Commission to sit with the National Executive Board on the same table with a conciliator. We do not want orders from court. We want talk, and talks that are done in good faith, in trust, so that when we get out of this bad exercise, we shall go back to class in good faith, trust, and respect between the employer and the teachers of Kenya.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. I know most of you are asking that the Form 4s are in school. I want to tell you that these teachers you are seeing here are the people who have set the exam. They are going to administer the exam. They will be marking the exams. So what you are saying, the parent and the teachers, the principals that are in school with the student, can know that if the teachers are motivated, they will actually do a very good work. And the national exam will not be interfered with. So what you are saying is that so long as they listen to the teachers, there will be no problem in the national examination. We will recover, and we'll do the necessary thing to make sure that the national examination is handled well when we are going to be listened to. Thank you so much. My name is Ibrahim Okungu, Assistant Treasurer, KUPPET Nairobi branch.
My name is Isaac Masenge, the OS Nairobi branch.